And into a bow. And run in place. We've got lots of questions up there. Keep running in place. I'm going to look over here for a second.
You're good.
Okay, keep going. One leg in front, one leg behind. Throw some punches. Kind of nice and relaxed. Hands are up. I don't see anybody training outside today. Nathan, is your screen frozen, or are you sitting there? Switch sides.
Aaron's sitting there. I see you, Aaron.
Man, the problem with Zoom, you can't do anything, right? So,
Amrita got a haircut. Nice haircut, Amrita.
Wow. How'd you get a haircut? No, that's okay.
Is Nathan sitting there? I can't tell, actually. Nathan,
Sideways.
Did you put a
I
virtual
think,
flash on?
no, I think he's frozen.
I think he's frozen, yeah.
No, it's not blue.
Aaron, what's up, man? You don't want to do the warm-up?
Skip rope. Maybe he's frozen.
No, he's not.
Aaron's
He's
moving.
waiting.
All right, arms back. Knees up.
Where? What?
Heels back.
Oh my god, yeah.
Cross around like this.
Graham, get moving. Naito, get moving. Aaron,
Pretty easy warm up, guys.
Aaron, get moving too.
Not a hard warm up. Let's do some squats though, okay? Ready? On my count, squats.
You okay, Nora?
Knee.
Yeah?
Side.
That's fine, Graham.
Go. Rook.
I want to see you moving as much as you can, though.
Touch. Q. Ju. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate your hips. Other way. Hope you guys have a good day today. Yeah, everyone's outside, I hope. Hot today, I think, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
That's what happens in summer, I guess. Big circles. Arms back. Side to side twisting. Yeah, we gotta say we're pretty excited. We have this camp going on next week. It is our brown belts. We're kind of trying it out with them first to see how things go, and then, like I say, we're opening up. We're excited to have live classes here. But if you can't come to the camps for any reason, or you don't feel comfortable coming to camps, that's totally fine. We will keep doing these Zoom classes as long as we need until you do feel comfortable coming back. All right, side to side, where you are able to for whatever reason. And then stretch down. Try to do that cosmic stretch. I'm trying to think of other games we could do with the staff that be interactive with the kids. Do Sensei Says and try to trick the staff. These guys know my tricks though.
Although, I don't know.
That'll never happen. You know?
It's been a while since we've played it.
You could try it. Have
I've been
this.
playing it in advanced class.
Be kind of fun.
Well, that's true. Ethan's probably the most experienced with this game.
Maybe
He's
we'll
actually
do-
played it.
Maybe we'll do Sensei Says a little later on. We'll have the staff back there on those lines, and you can see if if I trick you is one thing, but if I trick them, see where you're at as far as if you can beat the staff as far as that. That's not, I think, kind of a fun game. I feel like doing that right now. Let's do Sensei Says right now. Get out there, guys. We're all going to do Sensei Says. I'm going to start with Sensei Says. Why not? We're all warmed up.
It's going to be odd.
Start with the game. Start with the game. So go to your spots like you're supposed to. Make sure if you can be on screen, that's good. Cannot be X. Okay, guys, so we're going to do Sensei Says. And Sensei Says, if you make a mistake, it's a burpee. These guys too, okay? So should we make these guys do 2? What do you guys think? Put your fingers up. Is to the staff do 1 or 2 burpees if they make a mistake? Not 5, Bryant. That's rude. Not 10, Joshua. Like, I don't have enough fingers for how many burpees they should do.
I'll remember you said 10.
They're all saying 2. Like, unanimously, they're saying 2 or they're saying 3. Sophia wants you guys to do 3. Okay, so I'll make them do 2. I'm not going to make them do 3. You guys are being, don't forget, they're your instructors. Yeah? Okay, but yeah, so instructor will do 2 burpees. You guys only need to do 1. but I do want to see you actually do it, okay? Can you guys see everybody in the screen? Yeah. I know Noah's kind of hidden back there.
She's like behind.
Yeah, we were good. Okay, Sensei says two escapes. And bow. Nobody bowed, I hope. Oh! Sensei says bow. Okay, Sensei says guarded positions. Sensei says jab cross. Okay, remember, Sensei says that when you do a jab, it's your lead, leg, and hand. So Sensei says this is not a jab, right? Sensei says a jab is the same size as the leg that's in front. Sensei says jab cross. Let's see who's fastest. Sensei says jab cross. I think I saw Sydney go really fast that time. Let's try it. Let's see who's fastest with these guys. Ready? Jab cross! Sensei says jab cross. I have no idea who's faster there. Ready? Sensei says jab cross. Ooh, Grace and Johnny very fast. Ready? And go. Sensei says jab cross. Oh no. Sensei says go. Ooh, I heard good breathing out there. Everybody make sure you breathe. Ready? Sensei says go. I didn't say Sensei says make sure you breathe, although you already should have been. I heard extra breathing for sure over here. Okay. It's kind of a tricky one, right? Because you should have been breathing, but I didn't say Sensei says breathe. I don't know, but I saw some burpees behind me. Okay, Sensei says jab, cross, kick. Okay, Sensei says go. That's right. Sensei says it's a snap kick. Sensei says go. Okay. Sensei says don't go. I said don't go. Come on, guys. Ready, go. Grace and Johnny, I'm so sorry. Sensei says go. Yeah, these guys are hard to trick. Switch feet, other side. Sensei says switch feet. Yasmin, I think I got right here too. Sensei says other side, same thing. Okay, Sensei says don't go. All right, Simon says go. I said Simon says, Chavi, I said Simon says. Maybe your audio isn't as good. Sensei says go. Sensei says go. Sensei says bring one knee up. Sensei says watch. Sensei says you're going to do one leg behind you as you punch in front of you. Okay? Sensei says just do that. Okay? Sensei says, try it again. Sensei says bring your knee up. Sensei says go. Bring your knee down. Oh, really? I didn't say Sensei says bring your knee down. Sensei says bring your knee down. Highlight of my day. Sensei says bring your knee up. Sensei says kick out behind you as you punch. Raise your hand if you think that looks a little bit like a Superman punch. Yeah, I didn't say Sensei says raise your hand. Sensei says raise your hand if you think that looks a little like a Superman punch. Yeah, you're right, okay? Because we're kind of building that up for you. So I think you've all done this before, but it's okay to do it again. Sensei says bring your knee up. Sensei says hop forward on one knee. Sensei says hop backwards. Okay, this time you're going to hop forwards. Sensei says just watch. Okay, show you the side view. I have like this. I just had you guys do this, right? So now what you're going to do, Sensei says you're going to do this next. Okay, Sensei says knee up. Yeah, and go. Sensei says go. Somebody got tricked. A lot of you did not get tricked. If you did not get tricked, pat yourself on the shoulder.
I don't want to put down. You didn't say we couldn't. That's true.
Put your foot down. It's okay. Sensei says put your foot down. It's okay. Sensei says shake it out. Sensei says shake it out a lot. All right, stop. I think it's not fair because you guys aren't making mistakes because you're not seeing them make mistakes. Okay, stop. Sensei says Kyosuke. And bow. No bow. No bow. No bow. No bow. Sensei says go to positions again. Sensei says punch like that. Sensei says go. Sensei says I want you to try to cover distance this time. So you guys see where I'm at on the screen here? Sensei says I want you to like, boom, try to come flying across the room, okay? Sensei says no fair hurting yourself or your equipment. Sensei says don't go. All right. Sensei says let's watch the staff. Sensei says go. Pretty good. All right, reset, reset. I didn't say Sensei says reset. I didn't say Sensei says reset. No! Sensei says, everybody reset.
The workout.
I can't believe I know that. Come on, now let's go with those.
Sensei says, I'm so happy right now. Sensei says, one more Superman punch. Sensei says, go. So Sensei says, raise your hand if you know why you would do a technique like as ridiculous as that. Anybody know why? Sensei says you could raise your hand. Nobody knows why. Oh, no. Okay. Sensei says, let me explain what this is all about. Sensei says, we're done playing Sensei Says, sadly. Well, don't worry. We got another game for you guys in a little bit, okay? So, plus we started on a game. Sensei says you guys are all free to have a seat. Oh, Sensei says we're done. We already said that. You guys are hey guys, how many of you made less mistakes than some of the staff?
Oh, that means less than
Yeah. So the staff, of course, did anybody not get tricked at all on my staff? Okay, so Senpai Paula and Sensei, I thought you did get tricked.
No.
No? Okay, so Sensei Lucas and Senpai Paula did not get tricked. The rest of the staff did get tricked. How many times did you guys get tricked? Two. Okay, so if you made less than 2 mistakes, pretty good. Pretty good. If you made more than 2 mistakes, 20 burpees. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So the superhero punch. We call it Superman punch, superhero punch, Superwoman punch. It's up to you what you call it. But here's the deal. Let me just show you on Sensei Lucas. So if you've ever done sparring, and I know we can't do sparring for a while, but that punch, as ridiculous as it looks, actually has a pretty good application. Sometimes the flashy techniques, just because it's flashy doesn't mean it's bad, okay? So in sparring, sometimes what I'll do is I'll be here and I'll just throw that kick, all right? And I'll just and I'll aim for his hip, right where the belt is. Be careful. You're always careful when you hurt the person, right? But I'll kind of just aim for that. And then pretty soon, he might drop his guard. He'll be aware of that. He'll be like, oh no, that kick's coming. And the idea is that especially if, and it doesn't always work this way, but especially if they see that kick coming and they drop their guard even a little bit. See how he's doing that? His hands are coming down a little bit. So then what I do is I go, oh, he's dropping his guard. Okay, so you're sparring for a while. Pretty soon you show them that and then boom, we move in with a punch. So as they see your knee come up, they go, hoo-doo, right? And their hands go down here. And what's wide open? Boom, their face, okay? So then you go in with a punch, all right? Now, with our training partners, we're always very safe, and we don't hurt each other. It can become a quick slap to the side of the head, lightly, so they're not getting hurt. And these days, we can't do any of that stuff. But I want you to understand that the techniques that I'm actually showing you, that last one is sort of a silly technique, I guess, or it looks silly. But it actually is a very good setup against someone that's a little more skilled. So this is more of a sparring technique, less self-defense, but it's still very effective, okay? So did you guys all get that technique okay? If you like you got it, thumbs up. You do one of these ratings for me if you're like, I didn't get it at all, or I think it's awesome and I liked it and I got it. A lot of thumbs up. Chavi's got it. Eddie's got it. Graham sideways. Fair enough, Graham. Kaisen, a little mostly up. Oh, Sahana is thumbs down. Oh, wait. But I'm confused, Sahana. You keep changing it. Okay, anyway, let's move on. So let's work. Actually, Sensei Lucas, are you ready to go? Sure. Okay. Listen, Sensei Lucas, I'll come back. We'll play a game in a little bit. Okay, guys?
All right, you guys. So last class we went over a part of a kata that usually has some trouble with a lot of students. So we're going to do the same thing in this class. So if you don't know Pina Nidan, first of all, does anyone not know Pina Nidan? Somebody, put your hands up. That's okay. If you don't know Pina Nidan, that's okay. Leah, did you put your hand up for saying you don't know Pina Nidan? You know, you're a brown belt. You know Pina Nidan. If you don't know Pina Nidan, that's okay. We're still gonna go over some details. And even if you do know Pina Nidan, we're gonna go over some kind of like more advanced details. So hopefully, I'm sure you guys will get something out of it as well. So for those of you who don't know, we're gonna go over the very first part of the kata. So this part here, okay, that section there. So just everyone, copy me right now. Just go ahead and do it a couple times. So what's happening is I'm bringing my both hands up on the same side, and then so it's going to be here like this. And then what's going to happen is the top hand is coming underneath and doing like an uppercut, while this hand goes on the shoulder. And then I'm switching my hands and sliding down and doing a hammer fist, while this hand pulls back to the hip. Okay, so just go ahead and do that a couple times. Just come up, boom, boom. Okay, so all the way up, uppercut, hammer fist. Okay, and if you're feeling fancy, do the other side as well. Boom, uppercut, hammer fist. Okay, so just go and do that a couple times. Just get that in your brain. Don't go through the whole kata. Just do this a couple times, just so we can get those muscles going. So boom, 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 boom. Very good. Nice job. Relax. Go ahead and pay attention just for now. You can do this with me, actually. So really important, some really important details just in general, before we go into bunkai, but some just really important details in general for that part of the kata. Watch my hands. So watch my hands. So if you notice my hands, first of all, my wrist is straight, and my hand is actually going to, like, it's palm towards you. So a really common mistake that we see with this part of the kata is this. Do you guys see my wrists? All right, so do you guys see how my hands are pointing like palms towards me, right? And so that's actually not good. So I want that like that. So both my hands are palm towards you. So if you open your hands up, you should be pointing towards the camera, right? And my wrists are straight. At the same time, look at how high my hand is. It's not here. Because the idea is that someone's punching at me. Someone, Paul, let me borrow you. For the kata, what's happening is they're punching me right in the face. Boom, just like that. So if I go like this, it doesn't really work. I still get punched in the face. So I need to make sure that I'm bringing this high enough to where I'm blocking that. All right? Also, really important. Watch, from here, if I go like this, do you think that's enough to block a punch? Because it's not far enough, right? No, it's not far enough. So I got to make sure I'm going past my head a little bit, so make sure I'm doing that. And this other hand, this top hand, is actually a strike. So what's happening is I'm pushing that away, boom, and I'm punching right to the face, right, with that strike right there. Okay, thank you. So go ahead and practice that a couple times. Just come here, boom. Really imagine in your brain, in your mind's eye, practice that. Come up here, and boom, and hit, strike. So you're pushing that out of the way, you're kind of driving in, and boom, and you're hitting. Okay? So really make sure that wrist is strong and straight, and it's also pointing to the side, so it's going to be this way on this plane. So not this way, okay? Not like a middle block, but here. Okay? Boom. And then from here, after you do this part, this hand comes underneath, hit. Really important. So this part of the kata, the stance is the back stance. A really common mistake that we see, that was a good side kick there, Yasmin. A really common mistake that we see is a caving of the knee. Look at my back knee. You guys see that? So students try to have really good hip rotation, which they end up doing, but then they end up having so much that their knee bends, right? Their knee caves. So really important. Make sure you keep a nice strong back stance as you come here. Boom, boom. Don't let that knee cave in. Okay, so go ahead and practice your back stances, all right, as you do this. So you're here, boom, boom, all the way through. Boom, boom, boom. Go and do it a couple times as we watch. Okay, there you go. Amrita looking good. I saw this. Should be there. Okay. And look, it's not against my head. It's not over my head. It looks very similar to an upper block, just more horizontal, less diagonal. Okay. Riker, are you wearing a shirt that's split in half? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. Boom. There you go. That's it, Emmy. Okay? Okay, now very good. Now we're here. Boom. Now really important detail, something that you might not have known, is after this uppercut, that can actually be an elbow. Because what's happening is, what if they're really close, right? Because the idea is you stepped closer to them, and you got really close, and then you bumped them in the face, right? And you did that uppercut. So if they're right in front of me, boom, you can hit them with that elbow. And in case they try to get away, that's when the hammer fist comes out, and you can catch them with the hammer fist as they kind of run away, right? So really emphasize, boom, you're pulling that hand back, and you're pushing that elbow out, and you're hitting with that, and then boom, you come out with that hammer fist, okay? So you're here, boom, and then all the way out. That's why it's important that you don't just do this and swing it out. You don't swing the hammer fist out. You let it kind of unravel like a wave. Okay? Go ahead. Keep going. Keep practicing. There you go, Amrita. Not bad. Sophia's doing the war. She's doing the wave. Oh my goodness. Anita, I see you doing it. Sahana, I see you too.
Samita, that's pretty good.
So Grace, have that hand a little higher, okay, Grace? A little higher. There you go, Grace. That's it. Boom.
Okay, Anita, that's
for those of you
try doing the technique, okay?
For those of you who know what the word means, my arm, my tricep and my bicep here, kind of like my upper arm, is going to be parallel to the ground. Okay, so this would not be parallel because my elbow is kind of pointing down. So I want it to be pointing straight this way. Okay, so it should be here, not too high, but here. Okay, Grace, you have a question? We'll get Grace's question. Okay, go for it, Grace. Sure. So when I'm here, what's going to happen, can I see myself so I can know when I'm in frame? So when I'm here, after this part, this top hand is going to come underneath and strike this way. Okay, so this is coming in, boom, and this hand that's in front is going to go to my shoulder, my opposite shoulder. Boom, right? And then I just switch it, right? So now this hand's going to slide down my hand, right, as I push that elbow forward. And then this hand's going to go to my hip. Boom, just like that. That was a really good question. Boom. And then this hand up here is going to come underneath, boom, hit, and then boom, hit. And that's all in back stance. All that is done in back stance. So the whole thing is going to look like this. So I'm going to come here, back stance, right? And I go 1, 2, and then I switch my feet, other side, 1, 2. Now in the kata, you're not moving forward at all. You're just dropping the back stance, boom, and you're not actually hitting. But just know that bunkai, application-wise, which is what bunkai means, is the application, you're actually stuffing and moving forward, and then you're punching out with that hand.
Sarah, Joshua, please focus.
You guys goofing off? Where are they?
They're hitting each other with
I'm watching you two. Aren't you guys usually in different rooms? Why aren't you guys in different rooms today?
Well, you can't respond right now, so.
Grace, a little higher, Grace. You're doing here. You're getting bonked in the face. No good. There you go. That's pretty good. That's it. So really important, guys, it's not over the head. I'm not resting my arm on my head. I'm making sure that that's in front. It's in front of my head. Guys, it's almost like an upper block. Just it's not diagonal. It's going to be horizontal, so it's going to be flat on top. Okay?
There you go, Chavi. You got it.
There you go, Yasmin. So again, you want to make your elbow right here. Your elbow right here wants to be like a right angle. So that means like a corner of a square. Okay? So it's not going to be here like this. It's not going to be too high. It wants to be there. Okay? As you come out. Bryant's got a question. I see you, Bryant. Yes, Mr. Bryant.
Can we do the evil numbers game with all the senpais?
Probably in a bit. We'll see. Let's get moving, though, okay? All right, guys. Yame real quick. Very good. So now what's going to happen is you guys are going to get some time to practice kata on your own, okay? Since we're kind of in the kata mode, now you guys can kind of go into your own katas and practice. So testing, I believe, is next week. So make sure you guys get ready with those videos, and you guys can submit them to us, and me and Senpai Paul will take a look, and we'll get you guys your feedback. Okay? So right now, take some time, practice kata. If you have questions, please make sure to ask. And yeah, go ahead, guys. Practice. If you have questions about pattern or anything like that, or bunkai or anything, we want to see you guys moving, though. Amrita?
Do I need to learn Piran Yogan now?
Are you a green belt now?
I think.
You believe so? Let me double check. Okay? I mean, you can probably start learning if you feel really comfortable with Pinan and Sandan, then go for it.
I already know a little bit.
You only know a little bit of Pinan and Sandan?
No, Piran Yogan.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, it's like I've seen all of your Pinan. Okay. All right. I have it on the thing. All right, that should be fine then. Start. You're good to go for Pinan Yonda. Anyone else have any questions? You guys gotta like wave aggressively at the camera so we can see you. Because there's a lot of movement going on. So again, I'm still seeing this. I'm still seeing this arm. Needs to be higher. Otherwise you're gonna get booped in the face.
Graham, you okay?
There you go, Lena. That's it. Yep, Grace. Johnny's working on Nachi Shodan. That's looking better, Johnny. Kia, nice job. Oh, Graham, you got a question? What's your question, sir?
So, I wanted to know how to do the transition from the left-hand punch and Piran Sandan to here.
To the last move?
The
I think you just kind of did it. So I guess I'll do it facing you first. So we just did this last back fist, reach out, punch, right? My right foot is going to come in. So right now my right leg is back. My right foot's going to come in. I'm going to turn to my left. My left foot's going to step, elbow, elbow. Okay? So that's kind of that side. So where'd he go? There he is. All right. So can you follow along with me? So we just did this punch. So my right leg is going to come in. There you go. I'm going to kind of turn to my left. And then my left leg is going to step out to the side as my right elbow. Yeah, just like
Yep, and you're going to face your back, that Oh, you're gonna face the other wall, Graham.
Face away.
The opposite wall, so away from the camera. That one. Yep.
There you go. And then shuffle to your right with the left elbow. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay. I think you just showed it to me when you were explaining it to me. But yeah, that's it. And Mrs. Leah. Yes, Leah.
I forgot what goes after
Can you show it to us?
okay. I forgot what goes after this, so you go, can I check something?
What cot is it in?
Okay.
Go
Let's
ahead.
see it. Side kick. Yeah. Side kick, back fist. Jenna, get to work. I can see you standing there. From there, you're going to do a back stance, augmented block towards that door right there. Left leg forward. Boom. And then step forward, augmented block. Step forward, augmented block. And then shift to front stance, grab. And then knee ki. There, you got it. And step forward, shoot toe.
2 shoot toes. 1, 2.
2. There you go. And then you're done. Very good.
Nice.
Okay. You're welcome. All right, you guys. I think that's enough for now. Sure.
Okay.
All right, Yama, you guys. Nice job. Very good.
Want to do a rematch?
Sure.
Okay, guys, this is going to be a fun one. Yeah, we're going to do that numbers game, the evil numbers game. Teams, boys versus girls with our staff. And you guys, if you don't know this game, I think most of you know this game, but I'll explain again. If I have the number 4 on the board, I'll put up a number on the board. You'll see it. Do any 4 techniques that you want to do. Have a little pause. Do 4 more techniques. Any techniques. I recommend mixing it up, but you can do the same 4 techniques, pause, same 4 techniques, pause. That's totally cool. But do good quality, whatever it is, okay? Again, if you want to mix it up, you can definitely do that. They'll be watching you, and then what will happen is they get to take turns guessing. Whichever team gets it first wins, and they'll call out who they're watching, so you'll kind of know if you're the one that helped that team win. So I don't know if you're playing favorites, if you care which team wins, but maybe you'll be helping out the team you want to win. Maybe you'll be helping the enemy. I don't know. It's all good fun, though. We'll start with 1 number, and then we might add 2, and we'll make it confusing, and we'll try to trick them. These guys behind me, they have lots of fun. They get a little bit rambunctious, but it's okay. We'll see how it goes. Are you guys ready? Raise your hand if you're ready. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Nice dance, Cynthia.
That is not a letter. I know it looks a little bit like a letter, but it's not a letter. Okay.
I guess. How would you even do that?
Okay, you guys ready? Okay, you guys got the number, right? Thumbs up if you got the number. What number?
Just one.
One number. Okay, guys, go. Here they come. Social distancing. 3. No.
2.
5.
No. Girls got to the vote quick.
5, 4.
No. Hey, what are you doing? Oh. Okay. Anybody?
6.
She got it.
6. Thanks, Bryant.
Bryant wins it for Senpai Paul and Senpai Noa, the girls team. 1 point for the girls. Big old egg for the boys. Okay.
Eddie, we're playing the number guessing game.
Oh, did he just come in?
He was in the bathroom, yeah.
Oh, okay. Eddie number. Yeah, Eddie, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this one will go fast. We'll see. This one might go fast, right, guys? That'd be fun. 2.5. Okay. You guys ready?
I'd be interested to see what they did.
Okay. Ready, guys? Ready? Go! Two. Paul got it first. And the Lena high five. Lena.
Oh, I was watching Leah.
Okay, so Lena, you got it for Senpai Paul. 1-1. Boys got it. See, they're a little excited, aren't they? They're having a little bit of fun. Are they having more fun than you? I hope not. Okay, here we go. Should we go right to 2 numbers?
2 numbers. I saw that. That might have been on camera. I don't know.
I hope not. Okay, I don't know what it was. Oh no.
Standing there.
Okay, so those are the numbers. And go, 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 go.
3-2.
Oh! Wow! Who are you watching? Who are you watching?
I just guessed.
What?
Watching anyone?
No. You could have said a random name.
That's the first I've ever heard of such weirdness.
I feel like
Okay.
that's cheating.
He's guess. He's guess.
Yeah.
All right, get out of here. All right. I don't know what to tell you guys. I kind of feel deflated somehow. Okay. Let's do another one. You guys having fun? Are you guys having fun? You okay with this? You good? Joshua and Sarah, give me a thumbs up. Okay, cool. All right, all right, all right. Let's do another one. You want to do it? Okay. That's a lot. Got it? Can you all see it? Woo. Okay. So that is what it is.
Is it 2 numbers?
It's 2 numbers. Go, everybody. No taking random guesses.
4 or 5.
Oh!
Yeah.
Who'd you want?
Riker.
Riker.
Yeah.
Riker with the obvious clean technique. Riker. Where's Riker?
Oh, he just.
Oh, he disappeared. Well, anyway, he's
Wow, so it's
Riker is
like
off screen.
2-1.
Are you off screen?
5-1.
Celebrating.
5-1.
5-1. You guys have 4. That's right.
What?
Oh, is it 2 points each?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 points for that.
It's 5-1.
Wow.
It's 5-1.
We'll just do one more. The boys kind of won it, but we'll do one more just for fun. I feel like it's gone by fast. So we'll do one more, okay? Should we do 3 numbers this time? Just get crazy with it. Should we try that? Let's try 3 numbers. Can you guys do 3 numbers? In this case, what'll happen is, let's say, hey guys, you have me for a second. Listen up. We're gonna do 3 numbers, and let's say, for example, I did 1, 2, 3. Okay, but then someone over there happens to watch you when you're in the number 2, right? They might say 2, 3, 1, and that'll still count. Now, if they said 1, 3, 2. That wouldn't make any sense. It has to be in order. So if they said 3, 1, 2, that would make sense. 1, 2, 3 makes sense. 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Any of those answers make sense. Does that make sense to you guys?
As long as it's in order.
As long as it's in the correct order, because you're gonna have to like
I
reset.
think as long as we understand it.
Yeah, we understand. You're gonna do 1, 2, 3 for example. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then what'll happen is if they happen to watch you when you're at the 2, then you get the idea. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Anita is looking like, I understand. Let's just do it. Okay. So, yeah, here we go.
That's lying.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, her.
Okay. Leah does not like that, but I think I hurt Leah's
I think it might be
feelings.
your handwriting, I don't know.
Is my handwriting hurt your feelings? Whatever. I'm supposed to be the boss of this place. So look how rude.
She's so touchy over there.
Okay, you guys ready? Are you guys ready? You good? 3 numbers. Let's go. This is worth 1,000 points.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3.
No, not 1, 2, 3.
2, 4, 1.
No, wait. Yes, that's right. 2.
Oh, what?
Thanks, Kyson.
Tyson.
Come on, that's worth like.
That's worth at least 10 points.
That's 1 for each number.
1 for each number,
Should
3
be-
points. Pretty good.
Whatever.
Do we want to do one more or are we good? I think we're
I think we're good.
We're good, guys. Yeah, well
Almost
done.
end on a high
Did you guys have fun though? You guys have fun? Yeah? Okay.
I think we're good.
All right. I know it's not always possible for them to call your name, but if you're watching. Good job, guys. So, let's get a little bit. You already did kata, yeah? Yeah, we did kata with them. We did the Superman punch. We did Sensei Says. I think we're good. Oh, we gotta spar a little bit. Let's spar a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Let's start with each of us.
That's a lot of rounds. Do the 30 seconds each.
I think you wanted to start.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Okay, we'll do this. All the staff wants to beat you up, or you guys want to beat up all the staff. Okay.
We don't all do it.
Virtually, we'll get a few of the staff members want to spar with you. Okay, so we'll do 45-second rounds. So I'm gonna get my phone. let me get my phone. Thank you very much.
I do like that.
And what we'll do is we'll do 45-second rounds. We'll have a 20-second break in between rounds. Senpai Ethan wants to spar with you guys. Yeah. He's barely even met you. He already wants to try to meet you.
Best way to get to know someone is to just
Spar with them. Okay. Anybody else want to spar?
I'll spar.
Since Lucas will spar? 2 rounds is probably good. So we'll just do 1 minute then. Maybe I'll get a round in a little bit. I don't know. We'll just do 2 rounds. Okay, guys? So why don't we let Sensei Lucas go first to get to see what we're doing on this side of the thing here. Are you guys ready for sparring? Remember, we want to see head movement. You can change distance, counterattacking. One thing I have to say, don't just be like at the screen. Try to play along, right? Let whoever's the instructor kind of lead, and so you're working off of them. So, I mean, obviously you're going to attack them whenever you see an opening. Definitely attack them when you see an opening. But if they're punching, you should be trying to dodge rather than trying to punch faster. Does that kind of make sense? Okay, I hope it does. You guys ready? Let's have some fun. That's our clock. Sensei Lucas, I need you to get out of there quickly. Come on, dude. It starts in 3, 2, 1.
Boo!
Ah!
Baba! Get moving, guys. Get moving. Hands up. Hands up.
You made someone.
You made someone.
Come on. Come on. Watch out for looping right. Whoa. Watch out for looping left. Whoa.
Music sparring, Eddie says. Oh.
Cool.
If I add
beat up,
music, we
we're
can't,
gonna
we can't put it on YouTube.
Superman punch. Foot out of nowhere.
Why don't you do a little thing? Let's see. Aaron throwing some good punches. Good movement, Aaron. I like it.
Got some jabs.
Timothy's fast through a knee. Whoa, knees and elbows.
Oh, watch the knees.
Fury.
Oh,
Jake,
abuse.
very, very focused. Good to see you, Jake. We got Chavi throwing some serious punches out there. Nice kick, Chavi. Time.
Very nice.
20 seconds until Senpai Ethan comes to rock your day. Okay. I don't know what that even means. It's okay. 5 seconds.
All right, everyone.
First person to spar with a hat on. Here we go. My
Knock
friend
his
got.
hat off, guys! Knock his hat off! Oh my gosh!
Oh, his hair.
Wow!
My hair is so
Oh
long.
my gosh!
Oh!
So fast! You guys gotta be fast! Go for it! Go for it!
Move away with the jab.
Get him, guys. Get him.
Oh, round kick.
One round kick out of nowhere.
Mess up his hair!
It's already messed up.
Eddie, going
Make
for
sure to
it.
keep your hands up, you guys!
Oh, what? The face.
Ooh.
Oh, he's getting tired, guys! Let's go get him! Get him!
Out of nowhere.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, with the crescent kick. Oh.
Go, Price.
Oh. Heel kick.
Get him, guys. Get him.
Oh,
1,
Jenna,
2.
Nice kick, Jenna.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice kicks.
Make sure you guys try to avoid too. Try to dodge. Try to dodge. Hands up. Hands up. Keep your hands up.
Punch, punch.
Time.
Woo.
Nice job,
Nice
guys.
job,
you, guys.
All right, good job, guys. Good job.
You guys killed me.
All
My
right.
hair's messed up. My hat's off.
Your hands over here.
Oh.
Knocks his hat off. Good job, guys. All right. All right. Well, I hope you had fun today. We're about out of time. Again, reminder for all of you, next week, Monday, Wednesday, special sort of mini camp / seminar. Monday, Wednesday, 5:30. It's a little bit later than normally would do. It would be like starting like 10 minutes from now, but on or Monday, Wednesday. It won't be very long, half hour, 40 minutes. We'll go through the pattern, Wanshu. Should we demonstrate Wanshu for you guys? How many of you would like to see the kata that you're supposed to learn, that you get a chance to learn? Anybody want to see that kata? I guess I just volunteered myself to do the kata, didn't I? Do you want to do it? Wanshu? Remember it?
I remember it.
Next time!
Is it on our YouTube channel already or no? No, it isn't. So
Next
Wanshu is not on our YouTube channel yet. We will have to update it. We'll have to upload that at some point. But so
Maybe we should bow first. Bow first.
we'll bow out. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll bow out. That way it doesn't get on the YouTube channel. That's right. So we'll bow out, and then we'll demonstrate the kata for you, and then we'll get questions, and we'll say our goodbyes. Okay? All right. So let's bow out first. Thank you guys. I hope you had fun.